Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. Now I am making this video just so I can go over a couple of things I like about Wuthering Waves that it does better than Genshin Impact. Now of course you guys are probably going to take this as me saying, yo, Wuthering Waves is 10 times better than Genshin Impact. No, but I'm just saying that Wuthering Waves has a couple of things that I actually like that I really would have hoped that Genshin would have done. But hey, we have another game that we can play that has some of the aspect that I enjoy, and that's why I'm going to be playing Wuthering Waves moving forward. Now I'm going to be playing Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves at the same time. I do think you can do that, but at the same time, if you guys have a lot of stuff to do in Genshin Impact, you probably can't really balance your time between Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves. Me, I have done enough in Genshin Impact. I can, slowly play the game. I only log in to basically do my dailies. And then with Wuthering Waves, I have a brand new game that I can actually progress for a couple of months now and try to be as strong as possible, try and get the characters that I actually need as well. So again, it is not a competition. Actually, it is a competition. Gacha games are very competitive. It's a very competitive market. Like most gacha games do not survive, but Wuthering Waves is absolutely going to survive because the devs are absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and talk about 5 key parts about Wuthering Waves that I love more than Genshin Impact. I just made a whole intro saying it's not a competition or try to make myself not seem like I was doom posting or bashing Genshin, but at the end of the day, this is a couple of stuff that I really like. So the first thing I want to talk about is skipping story. Now this isn't something that they've implemented all through the game right now. I believe they said they're going to slowly roll it out, but they've done it for the first part of the game where you are able to skip a lot more of the story, which I absolutely love. Genshin Impact, I absolutely hate the fact that they do not value my time when it comes to story. I don't play games for story. I have never done that. I will never do that. I am not here for the story. I'm here for the cool characters that Genshin Impact has, or the cool characters your game has, and that is why I am playing. I'm also playing for your combat system, your gameplay. At the end of the day, to me, it's a game, not a story. I am not here for your story, so I would like the option to skip. If you want to listen and know the story about Genshin Impact, that is something you could do. With Wuthering Waves, they are now implementing the skip feature where you can skip a lot of the story. Now, a bit annoying that they didn't do this initially, and I don't know why people didn't talk about this during the CBT, because the amount of waffle is absolutely crazy in Wuthering Waves, so the ability to skip it is absolutely insane. Now, I don't think they've implemented skip feature in everything just yet. I think they said it's going to take a while, to actually start putting skip in every single part of it. But for now, they've done a couple. I've been trying to progress in the story in Wuthering Waves a bit. So as you can see, I've done a couple. Actually, no, that's not the best way. So I've done a couple more story, but again, the same issue. I wasn't able to skip a bunch of them. It was pure waffle. I didn't really like it. And Genshin Impact does the same thing, where it's just a bunch of waffle, and I'm literally sitting here waiting for all of this to be done. Like 5 minutes. Sometimes they do like a massive event, and then the amount of waffle is crazy. Like it's an event that is very easy and quick to do, but the reason why it takes so long is because there's so much talking, and it's really annoying, and that's what Genshin Impact does. So the fact that Wuthering Waves have just realized, you know what, we can try to be like Genshin Impact, but we need to do stuff that Genshin Impact doesn't do, and we can take some part of the players that play Genshin Impact that want to see some improvements in certain aspects. Because I am pretty sure people that play Genshin Impact, not everyone is there for the story. People would love to see a skip feature implemented in Genshin Impact. But because Genshin doesn't do that, a new game came out, Wuthering Waves, they have realized that, yeah, not everyone is here for the story. Value my time, please. And they've actually implemented a way to skip some of the stories as well. So that's a big W in my book, and it's something I love. I don't have time to read a book. Like, I don't, not read a book. I'll read a book when I'm prepared to read a book. I read webtoons, manga, light novels, but I am not reading your story in a game. I am sorry. Your story is probably not even good. Please, let's not try it. Okay, next thing I love about this game, like, it is the coolest part of this game in my opinion, is the echoes. Like the echo system is absolutely crazy to me. Like I can't believe they actually made this system. Like the echo system is technically your gear, but it has become a really fun part of the game. Now the only thing I don't like is, like, once you've got the echo, it's like, okay, eventually I'm gonna be like, I need new echoes. I hope echoes become like Pokemon technically in this game, where they're gonna keep bringing out more echoes that we can actually go ahead and farm. So we have like this guy. Like, this is so cool. Like, this is so flipping cool. And I hope to see more echoes like this. Like, I know echo is all about your gears, but like the mere fact that I can keep farming some stuff that will actually, you know, be used in my gameplay, not just, oh, it's your gear, you just put it in your character, you never see anything about it. This is a really cool way of implementing a gear system. The echo system is amazing, and I really do hope they keep implementing new echoes in the future, and I'm here for it. And that's actually a massive W in my, honestly, so cool. It is crazy. There's a lot more, you know, a lot more echoes I haven't even obtained, so I'm gonna be seeing a bunch more of them in the future. So it's actually really cool. Look at this. Look at this. The ecosystem is crazy to me. Absolutely love this. The next thing I want to talk about is the fast movement pace or speed. Genshin, I'm walking for days. Like, I believe based on rumors that 5.0 is going to be implementing a way for us to traverse the world faster, so like a mount system, but it's too late. Like, Genshin feels so slow. Like with Wuthering Waves, look how fast I can travel. Like the mere fact the movement is fast, like everything is just feels like I'm actually making progress. With Genshin, it's like I'm walking for miles. It honestly is annoying. I think it's due to the stamina as well. The stamina kind of runs out very, very fast in Genshin Impact. And another thing is, like, when you start the game brand new, your stamina bar is extremely low. Now, of course, the same thing in Wuthering Waves, but you actually don't feel it. You don't feel it. So I can be running for days in Wuthering Waves, but Genshin Impact, I'm barely running. It's annoying. I absolutely hate it. But now we have echoes that can also, oh my days, why did you have to mess up? We have echoes that can actually increase our movement speed as well. We have certain mechanics as well from day one, which will absolutely help our progression in farming. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love that as well. So before I carry on, let me know down in the comment section what part of Wuthering Waves you like compared to Genshin Impact, and also let me know as well anything you don't like about Wuthering Waves and some stuff you would love them to improve as well. Anyways, next part about it is the better devs. Okay, I wrote this as a talking point, but I probably shouldn't have said better devs. First, what I would like to say about Genshin Impact that I do like is the fact that the devs, it's polished. The game is very, very polished. You can tell the devs spent time in Genshin Impact to polish the game. I only hope in the future Wuthering Waves actually improve on this part, because yeah, the global launch was absolutely atrocious. A lot of bugs, a lot of issues. So I do hope in the future we can get a better polished game. Hopefully we don't get frequent bugs. Now Genshin Impact rarely get any bugs. So hey, I love that about Genshin. But what I mean by better devs for Wuthering Waves is the fact that they actually show appreciation and that they actually show that they care. Like, it is insane. Like Kuro Games, we all know about Kuro Games for punishing Grey Raven. They show that they care in that game as well. Like, it's a very free-to-play friendly game. I'm not saying Genshin isn't free-to-play friendly. I'm just saying that Kuro Games actually show you guys appreciations. You know, Genshin Impact's anniversary, they give you shit rewards and they expect you to be happy about it. Of course, we have all given up on trying to improve the game. I'm just hoping that Wuthering Waves blows up so that Genshin can actually stop shitting around and actually show appreciation to their players. But one thing I do like about Wuthering Waves is I know the developers are going to be actually taking care of us. They're going to be taking care of us. They're going to know what we want. This game will not be as popular as Genshin Impact, but at the end of the day, it's going to have core audience, core people that really love this game. The game will survive. The game is going to do absolutely well as well. Just because you're not putting out Genshin number does not mean your game is failing. Trust me, Genshin is just insane. There's a lot of yeah, I don't know how to say it. Anyways, that is another part I love about the game. Now, the core part about this game that I flipping love, that is 10 times better than Genshin, is the combat. Oh my days. Genshin is basically, oh, can we quickly swap? Oh, use your skill, swap. It is annoying. I'm not saying it's annoying. Some characters you can actually get better gameplay, but in Wuthering Waves, the gameplay is way fun. It is 10 times fun. Like, this is actual gameplay. I flipping love it, and it's only going to get better as well. So right now I'm killing all the mobs relatively easy, but what I've heard is once you get to Union level 3, it's a little bit more tricky and more difficult, so you now have to improve your own gameplay with the dodge mechanics and whatnot. But like, the mere fact I have freedom in my combat is absolutely a massive W. In Genshin, you pretty much can only attack like this, maybe dash as well and attack, dash and attack. But in Wuthering Waves, you can, there's a lot of really cool mechanics. You can literally jump in the air. Oops, let me switch. You can jump in the air and do attacks, your attacks down. It's really cool. Like, all that is really nice. Like, the plunging is easier and get, of course, in Wuthering Waves, and you just have more freedom. You can literally swap characters in air. that introduces a new combat system that you can actually, you know, a new combat style, sorry, that you can take part of as well. This is like, there's a way more degree of freedom, honestly, and the bosses already insane bosses right now. I'm not saying that Genshin doesn't have good bosses, but I can't lie, I am loving the bosses in Wuthering Waves a little bit more than Genshin Impact. Of course, Alakino, like the new boss Alakino, looks cool, but I just love the bosses. The bosses are absolutely insane. I love them, and the combat, again, the combat is absolutely crazy. So yeah, that is another thing I really like about the game. So that is how many is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've already gone over 5, but there's actually one more thing I want to talk about, which I've briefly mentioned. The devs actually value our time. Like Genshin Impact, they don't value our time. It's like, oh, how long can we how can you keep the players to play our game for longer than, well, once you've done your dailies, it's kind of easy, but I'm talking about like events. Like, they don't value our time because it's so long to actually some events just have long ass dialogue, and it actually pisses me off, because sometimes I'm just like, you know what, I can't be bothered to start the event in Genshin. I usually do it a day before, and then I just have to sit there through the whole dialogue when I'm ready, when I've actually come to contemplate it, like, okay, I'm about to go in here and pretend to actually care about the story for like 40 minutes until some shit actually happens. But anyways, yeah, Wuthering Waves value our time. They were like, you know what, you guys are re-rolling, you know what, of course we're gonna apologize for our shitty global launch, but we're gonna give you guys some good shit so that you guys don't have to re-roll anymore. Of course, you want to re-roll for Gion, you can still do that, but it's way easier, and the devs are not stingy. Actually, that's another thing, the devs are not stingy. Oh my days, it plays into the fact that I said that Wuthering Waves are more appreciating to the players. They actually show that they appreciate us, and they show, okay, you know what, we made a mistake, here we go. Now, the mere fact that they're already giving us resources like this, trust me, the anniversary for Wuthering Waves is going to be crazy with the amount of free stuff. I won't even be surprised if they gave us a free ticket as well. Now, it's probably going to be a standard banner ticket, because I really doubt they're going to give us a limited tickets for some characters. Actually, no, they did that for Wuthering Waves and for Punishing Grey Ravens, so they might eventually do that, but I really doubt in the first year anniversary they'll go that crazy and give us a ticket where we can select any limited character. But honestly, Wuthering Waves, I love the devs, and that's the core part of why I'm playing this game. The devs, the gameplay, the ecosystem, it is amazing. Everything is about this game I really like. I'm really liking this entire the game so far. So I really do wish this game becomes extremely successful. Of course, it's not going to be as big as Genshin. Am I going to say it's a better game than Genshin? It's up to you to decide. It depends on what you want, what you're looking for. But honestly, Wuthering Waves ticks a lot more of my boxes than Genshin Impact with what I actually want. A good combat system, freedom, value my time, and devs that actually show appreciation, as well as what's it called, the events. Oh my days. Okay, I just recently did the event that actually ended today. It's the rhythm game. Why am I playing a rhythm game in a gacha game? In a game, I'm here for the combat system with Alakino, playing all my favorite characters, but for some reason I have to play a rhythm game as an event. That actually is so crazy to me. The events in Genshin Impact, some of them piss me off. Now, we haven't seen a proper event. Actually, do we have a proper event right now? Do we have any proper events? I'm pretty sure this is just a normal game mode. Yeah, so let me see. Is there Tower Anniversary? That's proper game mode. Do we have any events right now? No, we don't. So I'm gonna have to wait and see what type of events the devs implement in Wuthering Waves. But Genshin Impact's events, they piss me off most of the time. Like, why am I playing a rhythm game? Why am I doing why am I doing some miscellaneous casual stuff? It's so annoying. I know it's kind of boring if everything's just combat, but like, the events has to make sense. Why am I playing a rhythm game? It's honestly crazy to me. I actually was frustrated by that yesterday, that I didn't even bother to finish the event because it's that annoying. So again, Genshin Impact just doesn't, well, it's a casual game, so of course they're gonna try and implement stuff that a lot of casual people like. I guess people like rhythm games, but I'm not a fan of that. I just want pure combat, pure action, and I hope Wuthering Waves can deliver on that as well. So again, I am not saying Genshin Impact is bad. Genshin Impact just doesn't have as much stuff that I like compared to what Wuthering has right now. But of course, I'm still in the early stages of the game, and of course it might be a honeymoon. Actually, no, it's not. I love the ecosystem. There is no way I'm leaving this game. The ecosystem literally has me. Like, it's that amazing to me. I place so much more investment in the ecosystem than anything else. It is crazy. People are gonna hate me for this video, but hey, it is what it is. I love this game and definitely gonna be playing it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna spend though. I ain't gonna lie, none of the standard barrier characters interest me. They all kind of look meh. I'm hoping some of the limited characters we get in the future are gonna actually entice me. Yinlin is cool, probably will get her. But I'm looking forward to some 1.1 characters, future characters as well, to see how cool they are. As long as the devs keep giving out really nice rewards and the game actually values my time, combat systems improve, ecosystems keep getting introduced, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay with this game for a while. I'm absolutely a huge fan of Wuthering Waves. So yeah, I'm gonna play Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves at the same time. I'm probably only gonna, well, Genshin Impact are pretty much in the end game right now. I can do Abyss, like I can clear it completely. We get in a new combat system pretty soon as well, new game mode, sorry. So that's something we can try out as well, but I don't think it's going to be that interesting compared to what I can do right here in Wuthering Waves. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.